guys, well, as promised, here is the how-to for Sure Thing Falling. First thing you want to do is get your guitar in the right tuning. Pretty sure it's drop C, and if you have no idea what that is, I'll just help you tune down to that. So here's your first string, E string going down to a C. The next one. And the next one. And the last one. And those are all the strings you need to have for drop C tuning. If you didn't understand how to do that, then find another video. Anyways, so here's the first part on how to play Sure Thing Falling, the intro, which is there. Okay, so first thing you want to do is 5th fret on the C string or E string, whatever you want to call it. So you go open, and then on the 5th. So open. Then after that, you want to go to the next string. Same thing. So open 5th on the first low E string. Open 5th on the A string as well. The next little part is, so after you go, sorry. So after you go open 5, you go 4-0, so 4 open. Back on the 4 again. Slide it down to 2. So it should be on the E string, open 5. Same thing on the next string. Back down to 4 on the A string. And open on the A string again. Back down to 4. Slide it back down to 2. This next part is kind of tricky. It took me a while to figure out, but hopefully you'll catch on to it. So far you have. Then with your pinky, you want to hit the 5th fret on the E string. So once you've hit the 5th, hit the with keeping your ring finger on the second fret of the A string. Hit that string again, so it should sound like this. And usually I don't leave my pinky there because it sounds like what it just sounded like. So far it should sound something like this. And once you hit your finger on the 2nd fret, go to open. So here's what we have so far. Open 5th. Open 5 on the next string. Open, see, after the 5, you go down to 4. And after that, go open again on that same string. Hit 4 again. Slide it down to 2. 5th, pinky on the 5th fret. Lift up on your pinky, hit the 2nd fret of the A string again, and go to open. And so from there, let's see. lost my place. Okay, so after you do this, 4th fret on the low E string. Go to open on the A string. So let's see, it should sound like this. Alright, so once you hit 4 on the E string, go open on the A string. So once you go to open, you sound like this. So once you go there, I'm pretty sure it's open on the D string. Let me check really quick. Yeah. Okay, so once you go from open on the A string, same thing on the D string, and 2, 4 on the D string as well. Should sound like this. Open 5, same thing on the next string, down to 4, then go open, back to 4, slide it down to 2, pinky on the 5th fret, lift up, go back to 2 on the A string, open, 4th fret on the E string, open on the A string, same thing for the D, and 2, 4. And you repeat that twice, so you go, here's how it sounds at full speed. And on the second time, you notice he uses like a really high pitch, like pitch harmonics thing. And what I've learned to do is on the second time, when you hit the 4th fret right here on the low E string, so you go. Right after that, I use my pinky, and then what you do is you go up to the 7th fret, and on the G string you hit 1. So you do pitch harmonics from the 7th fret of the G string back down to the D string. So you should go. And if you have no idea how to do pitch harmonics, I have no idea how to explain it. Please go look it up on YouTube and come back and watch this. So, so here's what it should sound like in slow motion. Sorry, I'm not really good at slow motion. And here's what it should sound like in fast motion. Anyways, so once you have that part down, trust me, it might take you a bit, so please don't get frustrated with it. It took me a while to figure this out. You know, it plays through, and once the first verse comes in, it's just palm muting on the 5th fret of the low E string, then open, again, back down to 2, slide up to 5, then just kind of do an open first 3-string strum, kind of get that cool feel to it. Then after that, the chorus kicks in, which is just open on the E, A, and D string. Then to the 5th fret, barring E, A, and D. Back down to open. And then up to 9. From 9 to 2. So it goes. A little power chordage. First, index finger on the 3rd fret of the A string, ring and pinky finger on the, ring finger on the D string, 5th fret, as well as the pinky finger on the 5th fret of the G string. It should sound like this. After that, just do open and then repeat itself. So the next part is clean. Just kind of lightly strum it through here, because you don't. If you've noticed through the song, you don't really hear it much until, like, you know, we tried it. Let's see, like the part where he's like, and we tried it 2 more times, and it goes. You kind of hear that little high pitch just there, but it is a part of the song. So with that said, get on a clean setting on your guitar. Index finger is on the 5th fret of the A string, and your ring finger is on the 7th fret of the G string. Then slide it up to 12 and 14, 12 being your index, 14 being your ring finger. So it goes. So yeah, just kind of lightly play it. Don't let it be too loud when you're playing this, because obviously you can't really hear it. So from there you go to 12. Let's see, 10 and 12. 10 being your index, and obviously 12 being your ring finger. So it goes. Sorry, hang on. I think it starts off on 11, or sorry, 9 and 11. 9 being your index finger and 11 being your ring finger. So it should sound like this. Okay, so for that part, you, like I said before, I think now I have it right. It is 10 and 12, 10 being your index, 12 being your ring finger. Sorry for that delay. So we go. And then that little slide up is to 14 and 16, 14 being your index and 16 being your ring finger. So it goes back down to 9 and 11. 9 is your index, and 11 is your ring finger. So you pretty much repeat that, that whole process. Then back to the chorus again, which you know is open. And repeat that. So the last part, where it's like she can take you all the way to church this time, is starts off on 9, slide down to 5, open, then it goes back to 7. So again, 9, 5, open, 7. Then it plays the intro again, which is. So it plays that for the amount of time, and then it pauses for a little bit, and then the violin comes in, and then once it finishes, you hear this, and then it cuts back into the